Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Going hard, yo. Going hard, yo. Go. 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 Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Going Hard podcast. My name is Josh DeLay. This is
my name is Alan Wagner. Hello.
Cool.
How are you?
Yeah, and it's producer and over here. It's Pete. How you guys doing, Mr. Wagner and Josh?
Doing great.
Doing good.
Splendid.
I'm doing even better that I didn't even have to prompt you. You just knew exactly what your role was.
I know it only took 50 episodes.
That was really nice.
We're not quite at 50 yet.
Yeah, probably. What is it, like 42?
Yo, Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
We support that.
Yeah, sports stuff, huh? I like talking about that.
I know you're good at it.
Yeah, Jackie Brown, right?
Jackie Brown, yes.
Yeah.
Alan, you should tell him that cool thing you told me yesterday
What'd I tell you?
about the Antetokounmpo thing.
Oh, yeah. No, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Drew Holiday they play really well off each other. Does that do anything for you?
Yeah, my dick moved a little bit.
All right.
So you watched the Milwaukee Bucks play a game?
No.
Wait.
Yeah, no, it's actually really funny.
Well, wait. How did you figure this out then?
Well, Petey took it upon himself a couple of years ago. Like I'm talking like maybe 5-6 years ago to teach me his name, and I got real good at saying his name. And so like that's just kind of been my like go-to thing anytime like somebody tries to talk sports with me.
Yeah.
So like if I'm sitting at a bar and like somebody thinks I'm paying attention to a basketball game, like for whatever reason, and they're just like, oh, what about this game going on up here? It's like, yeah, that's cool and all. I'm more of a Bucks guy myself, though. Giannis Antetokounmpo's my guy. I'll just go that direction. And recently,
that's very believable.
Recently,
by the way.
I discovered Drew Holiday's name,
and he's also on the Bucks.
Yeah, and I hear that they play very well off each other. So it's great. It's a nice little touch. Nobody fucking thinks twice.
You don't have to say much more. I mean, no one wants to hear you like fully break down a team. So as long as you have
I fully disagree. Like I feel like most people that start talking to you about sports probably do want to do a little bit of that.
Well, I think they want to do it.
Well, that's what I mean.
That's why they're talking
I don't
to
want
you.
to do
Right.
it. I'm going to though because it's funny to me.
Right, but as long as you can just say that, then they're like, "Oh, I could talk to this guy about sports." Then he'll just talk at you, and you'll be like, "Yeah, I know, man. I hear you."
Yeah, and then I just walk away from the situation. It's like you bore me,
Yeah, it's like, sorry, I have such a higher intellect than you.
Yeah. It's nice.
I have such a deeper understanding of like, all these offensive schemes and whatnot.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't have time. I don't have the time is the case.
You should actually say that to him. It's like, sorry, I don't have time for this elementary basketball conversation with some drunk douchebag.
Just completely fucking
poke him in the chest. It's like, listen here, you fucking moron.
Just flip the script on him entirely.
Yeah.
Just be like, you think you know everything about sports.
It's like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Fucking,
I know everything about sports.
Do you know that these two players play off each other well? Can you even
understand?
Is that a concept you can even wrap your stupid head around? You fucking dunce.
People don't get it.
And you fucking throw your beer in their face.
Yeah,
you're like,
yeah.
That's what you deserve. And then you leave. You're like, can I get my tab, please? This guy's taking care of it. And then you walk out. That's how that has to end.
You're really helped me along with my fucking shenanigans. I like it. So thank you. Thank you for that.
It's dangerous to start poking people at the bar, though.
Yeah. It happens too. Yeah. Well, if anybody knows about that, it's producer Pete over here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
What?
But he likes poking.
Yeah. So did I tell you what happened? We went to the first Vikings game of the season. No, it wasn't. It was the first home game.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So
Seahawks,
it was week
right?
3. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we went with the work, like with our work. They got us tickets.
Yep.
We were up in the nosebleeds, and so we hung out there for like the first half of the game. We kind of scoped seats out.
Well, exactly. Yeah.
And so at halftime,
you don't want to sit with the peasants up there,
Yeah, definitely not. Fuck those scumbags. Fucking, we could just smell the pour up there. It's gross. Just smells like a trundle cart.
Yep.
And so
Trundle cart.
Yeah, that's what peasants
Keep going.
peasants use those. Okay. Anyway, you said peasants, and then I started thinking
Yeah,
about
yeah.
It's like
Okay.
it's like I'm more of a serf myself. So anyway, so we walk around the building, grab a beer or two, then we go down to these seats. First seats we sit at, no bueno. The guys come back to their seats.
Oh, you were sitting in somebody's
Yeah,
seats.
well, we scoped those out. They must.
I was gonna say,
they must have been gone for a long time.
Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
we were
Okay.
in, that was like row 4 too.
Yeah, that was really
Ooh.
sick. But the reason we chose that section is because there were other seats that were open.
Before you get
retreat
onto
to.
that though, what did the people say when they got back?
It was really nothing.
They're just like, you're in our seats.
Yeah, they're like, I think you guys are in your seats, and then Pete's
Oh,
like,
so they go, sorry.
and then Pete's like, oh fuck, yeah, shit. we just got up.
Okay.
So there
All
there was a couple other seats, like actually kind of like quarter rows that were available in that section.
Yeah.
That's why I went there. So we just went to those.
Yep.
And so there's an empty row in front of us, and then there's a Seahawks fan
Yeah.
in front of him, right?
Yep.
And so there was a roughing the passer call on the Vikings. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Because it was kind of lame as you know, you're a big sports fan.
Yeah, of course.
You know all these roughing the
No, when
passer
they-
calls.
Yeah, when they rough. Well, the one thing I know about you especially is that you really don't like when they throw that little yellow thingy.
No.
You don't like that.
Exactly. That's great analysis. You're actually better at analyzing me watching sports
Yeah.
than the
No, I
actual
know.
sports themselves.
I wish I could do commentary for that, honestly.
I mean, we could do that.
Yeah.
So anyway, so I just like, as a drunk fan, I was like, oh, that's bullshit. And that guy turns around, he's like, oh yeah, is that bullshit? Like he said something like kind of shitty.
Yeah.
And I was
Yep.
like, okay, that's weird.
Kind of douchey thing.
Yeah, and it's just him and his girl. Like,
Yep.
they're just
He's showing off.
Yeah.
He's got a big penis.
And so
whatever.
I think 2 plays later, they fumble the ball.
Yeah.
So Petey steps down into the empty row and fucking pokes this guy about as hard as I've ever seen anybody poke someone in the back and be like, yeah, I don't know what he said. I still don't know. Do you know what you said, producer Pete?
I have no idea.
And so then Petey pokes him, says something to him, it's all in his face, and then just steps back up. And then the guy gets out of his seat and walks up to a row. And I'm like,
Oh,
this is about to be
fuck.
some World Star stadium fights. I was in between this. So
Yep.
So the row, the walking path,
Yeah.
whatever you call that.
In aisle.
The aisle.
Yeah. The walking
The
area.
goddamn
the,
aisle.
The walking path.
It's
Yes.
not an aisle is an island, but anyway. So in the aisle he
The
comes.
Isle of
so
Man.
I'm sitting on the aisle, right? And
Yep.
Petey's so I'm in between this. I'm like in my head, I'm not like about to like help Petey fight. I'm about to get my phone out and fucking have the
Fucking
dopest
World
video.
Star.
Because dude, this guy stood up and he walked up. It's like. The only thing that in my mind that's about to happen is that there's gonna be some fucking fists.
Yeah,
thrown.
yeah.
And I'm right in between it, so
Yep.
I might just get fucking KO'd.
Yep.
Even though I didn't do any of the poking. But that just goes to show you don't go poking guys in jerseys.
No, and it's really funny because we were just saying poking as like a metaphor kind of, but like Petey's like he's actually
really
poking
poked him.
people. Yeah,
And then I don't even
Yep.
know how it de-escalated to this day.
Uh,
It seemed like
we dapped up.
he's a charming man.
it seemed
This-
like
this,
such a
this
foregone
little-
conclusion that there was going to be a brawl.
This little producer Pete over here is a real charming fella, you know.
I'm not gonna lie, I have no idea how I got out of it, but
charisma.
as he left before the game ended, we dapped up.
Yeah, well, you apologized too after. Like you walked.
I didn't realize this isn't the person I want to be.
I thought you were saying, I'm not this guy, man. It's like Jesus.
He's like, I just had a rough day, long day at work. The wife's really beating me
Like
down.
we're sitting in
and
like the waiting cell. He's like, this isn't the man I
I just found out I had stage 4 cancer.
Yeah.
It's just been a rough couple of weeks for me. It's like, oh man, I had no idea.
Yeah,
You know?
I was like, none of that is true. You should kick his ass. He poked you really hard.
Yeah, dude, I
I
would
just have it recorded.
dude, world starring for fucking Pete would be the fucking greatest thing ever, you know?
He should have his own. I think World Star's gone, right? Isn't that like not
No
a thing?
way. I don't know, is it?
I think like the website got taken down or something.
Oh well, I mean,
Either
this
that
is something we can find.
either
out
that or
pretty
World Star
quickly.
just kind of like fell out of favor. But I don't know how it could have because it was giant.
I was gonna say I've actually never visited World Star.
It says active on here.
Oh, it is active. It's
Oh.
just not as popular anymore.
Or is it? One.
I mean, I'm on Twitter a lot, and I remember I used to see World Star stuff all the time.
Yeah,
and
dude.
and
that was
now
that's my favorite thing when you just hear somebody yell World Star in the background of a
Right.
video. It's my
Right.
favorite fucking
I
thing.
know. So I feel like it's not as popular, or maybe it's just I don't know. I
Yeah.
follow a bunch of goddamn lib cucks on Twitter, so maybe those guys aren't into it.
Yeah. Hey, tell you what, man. I'm about to go fucking World Star this fucking liquor store next to your place. To be honest with
You're
you.
gonna go fight
Oh yeah, I'm gonna go in there and fucking literally start throwing fists.
with who? The employees or like
Yeah, there was
fellow patrons?
well, no, a lot of them seem like very tough individuals, but there was one lady working there. I'll probably just rough her up a little bit. They fucking sold me a 12-pack, and one of the fucking cans was busted.
But that seems to be on you.
I don't know, man, because okay, like I saw that the box looked a little raggedy,
Yeah.
but like here's what here's what happened. I grabbed it. I'm just like, it seems a little bit old, but I mean, I'm sure the cans are fine. Picked it up, brought it up there, paid for it. Didn't see any fucking dripping or anything.
Yeah.
Brought it to the car, sat in my passenger seat, which is probably covered in fucking beer now, and I haven't checked that yet.
Oh, that's not
But I
good.
started walking up, and the fucking box started coming apart just from me like walking with it, and I'm just like, oh, that's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I grab it, and I'm holding it against my waist, and then like by the time I get to your backyard, I look down, and literally this entire fucking pant leg was just like drenched with
Yes.
fucking beer. And I was like, God damn it! So I set it down, I fucking like I'm poking the case and shit.
Oh,
Found
back to poking, I see.
I found the
This is
fucking
the poking
yeah,
episode.
Yeah, I found the
Should we go get a poking bowl after this?
a poking bowl.
That's what I
Yeah.
call it.
Yeah, those poking bowls, yes. But yeah, I found the culprit though, and I fucking did a quick biopsy on the box and got that fucking tumor out of there and fucking
Yeah.
yeah,
So you did some surgery.
I did, yes. Yeah.
So in my opinion, you shouldn't blame the people who work at the liquors.
Well, I know, but I'm good. Like, I want to just like
You take it out on them.
yeah, exactly.
Well, dude,
I'm angry.
you
Like,
should just
somebody has to be responsible for
Just
this.
mush the broken can right into her face. You know what I mean? Just give her a little mush.
Yeah, yeah.
Right in between the eyes.
Give her
there.
a poker in the fucking chest first.
Yeah.
Be like, you fuck, and then just like slam the fucking beer.
Yeah,
there.
have Petey come from behind, give her like a real like hard poke, and then when she
Yeah,
flips
yeah,
her head
yeah.
around, you just mush that can right in her fucking
Yep.
face.
Yep. All
And
right.
then, and then I'll apologize.
Yeah, he'll apologize on behalf of both of you, and then we walk out.
That's
how that ends.
Great.
That's how it
Sounds
ends.
Great. Okay. Cool.
Everything's cool. All you have to do, man, when you borderline assault someone, is just kind of apologize and walk away.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, it seems like that's kind of just how it works, you know? It's all that fluoride in the water, man. It's making people docile.
Are you getting into some fluoride?
No, I just watched the fucking Esoteric Agenda like a couple times.
What is
So-
that?
Oh, I don't know. Our friend Alex introduced it to us way back in the day.
Alex Jones?
Yeah. I mean, he was probably the person who like authored that.
It sounds
video.
like something. Anything that's like an agenda in it.
Yeah. No, it's just this dumb fucking like YouTube like documentary that some
Yeah.
dude made about how fucking they're putting fluoride in the water to control us,
Yeah.
and Al Gore is responsible for all of it and shit. It's fun.
Did it ring true?
Yeah, I mean that's why I'm talking about it.
Right. Okay, but how does fluoride control us?
Well, because fluoride in large enough doses makes people docile, I guess.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, and so it's supposed to be like a population control kind of a thing.
You know what I'm gonna say?
Or like
Is that if they are doing that,
like people fighting back, they don't want that, so they put fluoride in the water.
if they do put anything, I'm not saying it's fluoride, but if they put anything in our water to keep us docile, I commend them.
That's what I mean. It seems like not a terrible idea.
It seems like you might have to do that, or else people will just be murdering each other at all times.
Do you think there's because most conspiracy theorists out there like they like hear about these things and they're normally like paranoid and like worried about it, right?
Yeah.
Do you think there's conspiracy theorists out there who like believe all these things and they're just like, yeah, I support that though? You know what I mean? They're just
some
like,
of
they're just
them-
like, yeah, this is great.
Some of them you might support.
They're just like, yeah, they're putting fluoride in the water. This is fucking awesome.
right.
you
Well,
know? The Planet
that's what I just said.
Planet Nine?
I'm that guy.
Planet Nine's fucking coming around. That's fucking.
What's
that's a cool
what's
thing.
Planet Nine?
What do they call it? Nibiru or some Planet Nibiru, and it's supposed to be like fucking like a doomsday sort of thing. Like this planet's like in our like deep solar system, which is actually supposedly true based on like fucking like facts about like the. I don't want to bore you with this shit.
I asked. I don't want all the explanation.
No.
But,
But
just give me a quick little.
there's supposedly like a real Planet Nine out there, but like these like conspiracy theorists like think that it's like either like a giant like alien spacecraft or it's like this planet is like on like a doomsday mission to like Earth to like fucking like it's gonna like crash into Earth
Okay.
at some point. And so like I've actually back when I used to work that job canvassing houses and shit, I ran into a fella.
Yeah.
And he was like, I was like, hey, do you want to buy some fucking windows and shit? He's like, no, I'm not doing that. We're all gonna die in like fucking a week. You
Yeah.
know? He's like, there's no reason for me to get windows because we're all gonna die.
I mean,
and I was intrigued.
I was
so I'm
gonna
just
say,
like,
you can't blame him.
Well, why do you think that? And he's like, well, this Planet Nine Nibiru is due to crash into Earth September 27th. So. Not in the not really trying to buy windows right now. I'm just like, all right, fair enough. And then I went about my day. But
Yeah. Well, you can't take Windows with you.
you can't take them with you, no. But our windows did have they were break resistant, so maybe they would have helped.
Yeah. like that's all that's left is Window Store
Yeah,
windows.
exactly.
That should be
Great commercial.
a commercial. It's like Planet 9, man. Everyone's like, "What is this commercial about?" And then everything's just smashing. The bits are just like a perfectly intact window, just like
floating
swirling
in space.
out.
Yeah.
Window Store.
What a fun job that was, you know?
Yeah, I don't know how you guys did any of that.
Oh, dude, I don't know either. I mean,
Door-to-door sales is so fucking daunting.
oh, it was like the fucking least enjoyable experience I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
But I only worked like 10 hours a fucking week. So, I mean,
yeah.
so I mean that was cool. It's a little bit of give and take in life. I've learned, you know.
Yeah, it's fun for a little bit to do shit like that. But
Yeah. Sometimes you gotta take the bad and then you also get the good. Sometimes, you know.
Yeah, I mean, having to try to sell windows door to door just seems impossible.
I was really good at it though.
I mean, I could see you being good at it.
Yeah, I was just fucking whipping my dick out at the door. And
That's
just
what
being
you
like,
would
You
do?
like this?
That's what you would do.
This is I bought this dick with all this window money, you know. I was like, I made so much money, I just bought a new dick, and
You're
it's
like,
like that's pretty fucking
see
cool.
how good
you know?
this is. This is what this will happen to you if you buy these windows.
Exactly. Yeah.
Imagine if you had a box. Excuse me. Imagine if you had a box full of frozen steaks, like 50 of them.
Oh, see,
Yeah.
this is something worth talking about, actually.
Yeah, so you guys have both sold shit door to door. I almost did, but
I mean, I also sold windows, but
Yeah, I was
That's
just saying, you
true.
worked with me on that too.
but yeah, producer Pete used to sell frozen steaks door to door.
travel to counties, you know.
Which is the
That was Trump
wildest
steaks,
fucking
right?
thing
That was
ever.
the Trump steaks.
Yeah, but I don't know. Actually, I don't recall.
They probably were.
It
Like
probably
It
was.
was like a shoot off of.
It was like actually like Trump would just like come and meet up with them, like just with his van, just be like,
Yeah.
here's the steaks, boys, get on out there. These steaks will make you so much money you won't even know what to do with it.
Steaks. Yeah. Probably too many steaks. Some people say too many. Did you make a lot of money selling steaks?
I mean, I lived for 2 months.
I was gonna say, you guys didn't. I mean, you didn't do it that long.
I mean, that's still impressive though. Like the fact that you could like make enough of a living to pay for rent and utilities.
I mean,
based
selling
on just
steaks,
selling steaks,
frozen
you know?
steaks door to
Yeah.
door.
No, their pitch was the greatest fucking part of this whole story, though. In my
You like
opinion.
steaks, right?
Yeah. Hey, do you like steaks?
And then you zoom to the car to grab the frozen.
Just be like, yeah, of course I like steaks.
And then
you
you whip
fucking
'em out.
maniac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, I'll take a box. How about 2?
It's so fucking
You know, when you put it
wild.
like that, it sounds like it's pretty easy.
Did the van you were selling these steaks out of
Oh, God.
look like or not look like
Very
a
extremely
rape fucking
shady.
van?
It did, actually. Some of them did.
they
Good
look like
God.
what?
Like a rape van?
Oh,
Yeah.
It was a chest freezer in the back.
Like a van for raping?
yeah, yes, I know what a rape van is. It can only mean one thing.
Oh, okay. I just thought I'd specify.
It's like no, I mean like a pro life van. It's like
yeah,
what?
yeah.
I don't think you should call a rape van
Yeah.
a pro life van a rape van. That's not good marketing.
Yup, exactly.
That's bad marketing. That's all that is.
That'd be cool. The new Mitsubishi rape van.
Oh, good
You
lord.
know?
You know what, man? I don't like those words. You know.
Oh, I'm sorry. Mitsubishi?
Yeah, I don't like Asians. I don't like Asian words.
Oh, Lordy.
We had me up another premium there, big dog.
Yeah, I can do that.
You'd be a real sweet boy if you do that.
That's what they tell me.
Do you think when you think of me, do you consider me like a public nudity guy?
Yeah. Yep.
That's
No, I do actually. Like that makes sense. Yeah.
wait,
Like, not in a weird way, but like
I've never done any public nudity. I mean,
I've seen you.
pissed.
I've seen you on stage in your fucking boxers like more times than I've seen you off stage with your boxers.
Yeah.
If I don't know if that makes sense or not, but
Yeah, the on and off and boxers. All these words are confusing. But
yeah, I know.
so I was talking to some comedians the other day. We were just chatting,
Yeah.
talking shop.
Mm-hmm. As you do.
And I was like, I got real serious on them, and I was like, yeah, you guys know why I left Fargo, right? They're like, no, why? I'm like, well, I got canceled in Fargo. So I started whacking off on stage, and two of them laughed. One guy's like, "Yeah, it makes sense." I'm like, "No, this is clearly a joke." And he's like, "No, that adds up." I'm like, "Shut up, you motherfucker!"
I mean, it kind of does though.
Yo, you think I would masturbate on stage? How would that be funny? I think it could
That's
be,
what I mean.
I
Like,
think it could be pretty funny.
depending on the audience, like
What I think would be
work.
funny is to like wear like a robe or something, like maybe like a Halloween outfit.
Yeah, yeah.
Like some sort of Halloween show.
Like a leisure
and
suit
you
or
get and you just
something.
get like real like you get so close to coming and you go up on stage like thank you and you like you keep one hand kind of in and then you pull it out and you just jizz all over the
just
front
like
row.
you just get
That would
like,
be funny.
You just edge yourself until you
well,
get
the issue with
stage.
edging though is you don't have as powerful of an orgasm.
Oh, is that how that works?
Yeah.
I've never actually edged myself.
Well, look, I'm not a professional edger.
Have you edged yourself?
Well, incidentally, like when I'm trying not to come during sex.
Oh, I mean, yeah. I suppose I've also
We've all,
edged.
yeah,
then, I
but I haven't like
guess, but-
intentionally been like, oh, I like.
No, but
almost
like
coming.
you gotta like stop, you know? Yeah. Well, I suppose that makes
Is
sense.
that why everyone calls you an edgelord?
Yeah.
All right. So no, in my experience, like when I'm like having sex, I'm like trying really hard not to come. And I'm like something like willing to come in my in my body, like
Yeah.
damming it up.
Yep.
My orgasm was never as good
What's
when it finally happens.
What's your?
So I wouldn't blast as hard.
A juggernaut.
Yeah, I
Oh,
don't
God
have a
damn.
juggernaut. I need to. I want to blast all over the front row. That's funny.
let me ask you-
like a comical amount of cum, like you're dumping a carton of milk out. Like you know what I mean? Like it's got to be comical.
Yeah, I couldn't. I don't think I can make it that long without jacking off to fucking build up a load that big.
But if you would do it for the bit,
Oh, for the bit, probably.
for the bit,
Yeah.
yeah, you would.
Hey, let me ask you this though.
yeah,
What's your
very official. Hey, quick question though: are we doing an infomercial for coming on an
Hey,
audience?
you like steaks or what? You like meat?
I'm already sold on the idea. Right?
It's tube steak.
It's tube steak. There we go.
Yeah.
What do you have a go-to stop yourself from coming thought that
Not
you go
really.
to? Have you ever like the whole baseball like baseball
I
fucking
don't
trope
know.
that exists?
But baseball.
Yeah, I mean that was like a big trope with like the whole thing is like think about baseball, you know?
Oh well,
Yeah.
yeah. Baseball certainly doesn't make you want to come.
Well, some of you are just
But then I
like
started
oh.
thinking about Bryce Harper's big, strong arms, and,
and then you come harder.
oh god,
All
I
right.
just blast a baby into my girlfriend. I'm like, oh shit, I'm gay though. This isn't good.
Oh fuck! I really set myself up for a lifetime of disappointing my wife here.
Oh
huh?
no, I have a
All
child
right.
and I'm gay. That's the worst thing I've ever heard.
So nothing then. Nothing.
I think one time I like thought about balloons.
Balloons?
Yeah, and I
Uh,
think it worked a little bit. Nothing really works though.
for whatever reason, I like when I this is really weird, but like I fucking like there was like a Tupac song, like I would think of and just think of the lyrics to that and just be like, yeah, blah blah blah, blah you know?
Yeah, that would work.
And that worked for some reason.
It's probably good because then you're like keeping a beat too.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I just like I was just jamming and just like
Yeah.
fucking like thinking of these lyrics in my head, and and then
Do you ever
yeah.
keep your headphones on during sex?
That'd be cool. Have you ever done that?
No.
Oh. I
Of
mean,
course not.
it'd be such a cool thing. How about like
I don't think a
how
lady
about-
would like to. You have these big obnoxious headphones on. You're just.
yeah, right.
I don't think ladies would enjoy that.
How about having sex while playing a video game or anything like that? Like,
yes.
where it's like you
Well,
don't have to put it down. It'll be fun.
Yeah, the first tournament I won in like January, like I would like in the middle of that tournament we banged.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, no, but like, were you actually like playing though?
Yeah, well, yeah. So I don't know, like, while we were actually fucking about to play, but like
Oh.
during the lead up, like I think I was maybe getting a blowjob or whatever.
I mean, that's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I was literally playing poker and getting a blowjob at the same time. I, mean, I can't really imagine anything.
But I
better.
mean, that's one of those things though. Like if like poker doesn't seem well, especially online poker on your phone. That doesn't seem like too like extreme.
well, yeah, we weren't at a card table in a casino.
like, that'd be a way cooler story, but
I mean,
not necessarily where I was going.
that'd be a fucking dope.
I thought you meant like Tecmo for a second, because like if you were like that's more along the
That'd be
lines where
very.
like I
that,
was going.
That
where-
would be really. Well, I could
where
get.
you're, like,
I could
online
get
playing
blown.
Tecmo
I could
and you're
get
just, like-
blown for sure. I could get a blowjob while playing Tecmo.
I mean, you could probably stand up and just fucking or like
Yeah, she's bent. Yeah, for sure. If she's like, hey, keep your fucking head down,
Yeah.
lady.
exactly.
Yeah, like I glue the tips of her hair to the floor so she's like stays nice at 90 degrees.
Jesus fucking Christ.
No, she's into it. I wouldn't be. It wouldn't like.
and then like you're just like, all right, here's the scissors after you blow your load.
Yeah,
Just has to cut
just
cut her
cut
fucking
like a millimeter. No one's gonna notice.
yeah.
And
Clean,
then
clean yourself up,
yeah,
you fucking
yeah,
dirty wench.
you gross lady. You're no Bryce Harper.
Get that glue off the floor.
Yeah, it's like, is that glue as I come? I don't know. Lick it up, find out. fucking
Jesus.
you fucking dog.
Good God.
That's how. Look, that's I
the
know.
patriarchy does not
Look,
exist, all right?
I know. Look, I know that sounds bad, but that's just how I treat women. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's fine.
That's how I was raised.
Well, yeah, I mean, you've gotten laid. So I mean, it's working.
Yeah,
Obviously,
I get
so-
laid regularly.
Yeah,
Well, that's debatable.
yeah.
You know what's hilarious? There was a kid and I went to high school with who like started typing the N-word all over Facebook.
What the fuck? Who is this?
Like shortly, I don't want to say names.
Can you bleep it out?
I mean, I can. It was okay. It was.
That
And,
makes so much
So
sense.
he started just like posting a bunch of Confederate. I mean, this was like I don't know.
Good God.
Maybe like a year out of high school. So then everyone's like, "Hey, man, not cool at all."
Was he doing it like just completely unironically too? Like,
Oh yeah.
oh God.
And then he's like, and then he made a post and he was like kind of illiterate.
dude, that family is such a mixed bag.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You know what I mean?
It's sure, I sure do know what you mean.
Yeah.
So anyway, so then he makes a post after everyone's like, "Hey, man, you should cool it with like saying the N word because sometimes I'm at work and I have my phone
Yeah.
up and like it's just not really cool." And then finally he's like, "I just want to apologize." He's
Oh,
like,
God.
He's like, "This was just. It's like you just don't understand. This is how I was raised." And it's like, oh boy,
No.
what a reflection on your fucking family.
That's
man.
not what you want.
Yeah,
That's not what you want at
It
all.
wasn't good.
Yeah, he I don't want. Yeah.
So that's my favorite thing when people are blatantly like racist or like blatantly like just I guess offensive just to cover everything.
yeah.
And then like it's just how I was raised.
Just how I was raised.
It's like I love that people are like, we don't need to grow. No personal experience will ever overcome what I was told one time by my father. It's like, really? Really?
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah.
Not a single thing.
But
Okay.
to be fair, that kid was like actually I think retarded.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean, we kind of I think people were cutting him slack. They're just like, hey,
It was
just don't do it, please.
Yeah. Yep. But a bad idea for a lot of reasons.
But ever since that post, that's what I go to now for everything. I'm like, hey, just how I was raised. People are like, it's not an excuse.
Has it been working for you?
Well, not a lot of people like me, so I don't think so.
Oh, okay.
People are just generally offended by my presence, so probably not.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll happen sometimes.
It's better just to like when you fuck up, just to put the blame on your parents than on yourself.
Oh, it totally is.
Yeah, just shift the responsibility. You know,
Yeah.
it's not my fault.
Nah. It's your parents' fault.
Yeah,
Nurture, not nature.
mm-hmm.
Yes.
Exactly. And my parents, they didn't like Native Americans, and that's just what I had to deal with.
Yeah. So, not to change the topic or anything.
Oh, I think it's a great idea.
All right.
I think you should change the topic.
Well, I kind of feel like shit like today a little bit,
Well,
Like-
you have COVID again?
No. Like I
I
mean,
mean, every
maybe
time on
it's,
the
maybe it's
podcast,
COVID.
you're just like coming on, you're like, oh, I feel sick.
I don't know. It's really weird.
Just coming, you don't even have your
Well, I think
you
I
don't even
just-
have your NF95.
I think I just treat myself like absolute dog shit on Fridays because I work from home. So like, which you would think would make making meals and stuff like an easier situation for
Yeah.
myself. But I'm just like, when I'm working from home, I'm just lazy as fuck. It's like I don't want to do any of that. I'm just staying in this room.
Yeah.
And so I didn't eat all day, and then I was like, fuck, I'm gonna be drinking over with the boys and stuff. I gotta get a little bit of food in me, and I just fucking slammed like 4 Eggos, and fucking drove over here.
Regular?
Yeah, just the
Wait,
regular.
so you just ate those? This
Like
is-
literally right before I left the house. Yeah, just
good
fucking
God.
slam. I brought the toaster out, and I there's two slot toaster, right? So I fucking threw the Eggos in, popped them down. First 2 popped up. I was like, this isn't gonna be enough, and so I ate those ones while I was waiting for the next 2 to come out. And then the next 2 came out, and I fucking shoved them down my face, and then I left.
I'm honestly more concerned that you even have Eggos available.
Oh, I got a
to
big,
you.
I got a big pack, a family pack.
You are such a fucking retard.
I actually haven't had them for a long time, but I was super excited.
That's one thing I'm not nostalgic about even a little bit. Those
Eggos?
dude, those suck
they're,
so
They're
bad.
so convenient.
Yeah, of course,
Um,
but they're terrible.
Yeah. No, but I was thinking about this too because when I went grocery shopping, because I'm a fucking toddler, I
Yeah,
also
you
bought
sure are.
I also bought some fucking Dino Nuggies.
Oh, gross, dude.
Yeah. So I got Eggos and Dino Nuggies, right? Now, what I'm thinking is, okay, so you got fucking chicken and waffles, right?
Oh my
So what you
fucking
do-
god!
what you
Shut
do-
the fuck up!
What you do
Shut
is
the fuck up!
you pop 2 in the toaster.
No, no.
You get those fucking chicken nuggies.
You
rocking,
fucking actual retard.
and
Shut
then, and then you make a sandwich and you put some syrup in the middle with them.
up! You don't do
Yes.
this. You don't do this.
Yes, I do.
You're
do
lying
this.
about all of this.
Yes, I do.
I'm
do
not
this.
gonna lie.
I haven't yet, but I'm going
could,
to.
I could do that.
God.
That's what I mean. I'll make one for
Who
you too.
are you
I'll
motherfuckers?
I'll have leftovers. I'll make some for you too.
I'm not eating that.
Well, no, you don't.
Dude,
have
those
to.
Dino Nuggets are the
I mean, that's
worst.
that's your
They're
loss.
literally the worst things
No, they're
ever.
not.
They're so bad.
There's something weird
There's-
about the Dino Nuggies.
Yeah, because they're completely
No.
chemically dependent.
They're better than regular nuggets for some reason. It
No,
doesn't
they're
make any
not.
fucking sense.
No, they're not.
It doesn't make any sense.
You know why they might seem better?
Why?
Because there's less chicken in there.
well,
and
what?
and
How would that help? How would that help?
Because
huh?
the chicken's the worst part of a frozen chicken nugget.
No, it's because it's shaped like a dinosaur, and there's something magical about that.
God.
I think you forgot about your fries.
Oh yeah. Those were Carly's idea actually, and I actually
Wait, so you guys have been talking about this chicken and waffle idea?
No. This just popped in my head before I came over here because the two look like a bun. Like when you pop them out of the toaster, it's like a bun scenario. So I'm just like, I got chicken, and this just seems fucking too.
You know
perfect.
what you should do.
Uh,
Okay, you continue and then I'll tell you. The error of
Okay.
your
Well,
ways.
yeah, no, I was just saying. So Carly decided. I don't know if you guys grew up with those fucking smiley face fucking fries things, like French fry things. No,
I don't know. I actually have no
I'm
idea.
pretty sure we had them at school.
I thought so too, but
I don't know.
They're like
I would go get high at lunch. I never eat that shit.
they're like circles, and they literally are just like they have eyes imprinted into them, and like a smile, just like an eye and smile. Kind of thing.
I really have no idea. Yeah,
Yeah, these guys.
If we
Yeah.
had those at any point, I never. I don't know.
Yeah. So like, but the funny thing about these, you would think that
Were you
they're
guys just
actual fries.
were you
but
guys
these
just
are-
all molested? Like, it's like
Yes.
you just going back, like trying to relive.
Well, yeah, I got molested, and they're just like, here's a couple of happy fries for you.
Trying to-
I was just trying to cheer me up a little bit.
Wouldn't that be the worst meal after you get molested?
Yeah,
Just,
well, that's-
have some happy fries.
Well, the cool thing about these though is that they're not actually fries. What they're fried mashed potatoes,
Sure.
which blew my mind when I learned that recently. Because I was just
And
thought
look,
they
you
were
don't
fucking
have to
French fries.
type in the down nuggets; it just automatically comes up next to these things. I mean,
Exactly.
this is really sad.
What are you talking about?
This is making,
What are you talking?
I feel like you
about?
guys are like I feel like you have like a shattered childhood.
I'm just trying to recapture.
And this
it.
is your way of going back. Like, well, it'll be better this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Because now I'm in control of my childhood.
Listen, I just don't think you appreciate good ideas when you hear them.
One thing I do appreciate is good food, and this is not that.
You don't know anything.
I can't believe you're eating these.
What were
Dino
you
Nuggets
gonna
and-
What were you gonna say?
What?
You were on the way to saying something.
Oh yeah, I was saying what you should do is instead of you should do that. You should put them in the toaster, right?
Okay. Yep.
And then but that toaster should be attached to an extension cord, and you should jump to a tub with the
Bring
toaster.
it into the bathtub.
Yeah,
Okay,
you should like kind of you'll do like a sous vide, like you know what I mean, or sous vide,
Yeah,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yeah.
So you can you want to submerge the toaster so it kind of like cooks it to the right temperature
Well,
in the water,
if I was ever gonna kill
and you'll
myself,
be in the tub with the water and the toaster.
if I was ever gonna kill myself, I probably would do it like somewhat similar to that.
Yeah.
But I would eat the fucking Eggos first, and then drop the toaster in. It's a good last meal. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Imagine
Yeah.
a guy on death row. We're like, all right,
Give me some Eggos.
it's like your murder, rape, and days are over, Alan. All right, but you do get one last decadent meal. What would you like?
Definitely takes. Fuck. Can you please give me some Eggos and some Dino Nuggies and make a little sandwich
and
out
Aunt
of them?
Jemima.
Yeah, and a little bit of Aunt Jemima in there too. Fuck. Did you hear about that dude on death row who fucking asked for a Bible as his last meal?
He ate a Bible.
He literally ate a fucking Bible as his last meal.
You know what though? Good idea.
Dude, hopefully you can find this fucking, because the dude's fucking face is the most like perfect thing for this scenario.
This doesn't
see.
look like it's getting many results.
Oh yeah, last meal and Bible is gonna turn up a lot of things. That
Oh,
aren't
because
what
of
I-
the Last Supper.
the Last Supper.
Because
Yeah.
some retard out there's like, remember when Jesus had that last meal? He had all his buddies over. They had their last meal.
No, it's not any of these guys. Fuck. Yeah, he's got like a fucking pentagram like tattoo on his forehead.
You know
and
what?
shit. It's
You know what?
fucking
You know what
great.
Jesus' last meal was?
What's that?
Just a Roman.
Oh, right there.
Holy fucking
Yeah.
shit!
Oh,
Hold on.
SOS rescue. Oh, no, this right here. Yeah, this is the fucking wildest shit. So this guy on death row
This is the craziest person
fucking
I've ever
asked
seen.
for a Bible as his last meal. Like that's the fucking coolest thing I think I've ever heard of. You know what I mean?
Oh wait, so he was eating the Bible because he hates it.
I mean, yeah, I would assume. Oh, you were thinking it the other way, like he's
That's
like
what I'm
trying
saying.
to absorb the
Yeah,
Bible.
you're consuming this like all after all your sins.
Oh no, he's a fucking like he's
I thought
he's got a little pentagram.
Yeah, well, I didn't
tattooed
know.
on his
I didn't
fucking
know that at the time.
forehead. Yeah. It's probably the coolest thing I've ever seen.
He
though.
just defecated in the Bible and then ate it.
Yeah,
It's like you're crazy. So why was he? What did he do that was so bad?
yeah. That's actually a good question. How did he get in jail in the first place?
Yeah, this is actually a hoax.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, the
well-
guy, the guy who actually is the guy is a child molester.
Oh, really? Oh, so like
Man.
there was a person that did eat a Bible.
I don't think so. I think that's all made up.
Oh, okay.
Apparently, whatever
But-
that news source has a history of hoax.
Okay. But it's one of those things where like
Good
it's
fucking
like
fact check.
it's-
Pete.
no, that's-
God
that's good.
damn it, dude.
that's good actually. But
that was fucking
But
fantastic.
in scenarios like this, like I actually don't care if I know what's right or wrong because it's a fun little story. I'm not hurting anybody.
You always bring shit up that's just not true.
I know, it's
That was
fun.
like when you said there was fucking a stack of pancakes on the $20 bill.
yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That shit's not hurting anybody.
And then we-
I'm not fact checking.
And then we saw the picture of it. It was like literally like a perfect.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
it was
I
like
know.
it required no
Dude,
imagination.
dude.
It had like steam and like a little pat of butter on top.
What
It was like what the fuck?
what the audience needs to know is that I'm not fact checking stupid shit like that.
No,
ever.
look,
I will never ever.
I
fucking
like the
fact
idea.
check
Look,
shit
by
like
the way,
that.
if you're on death row and
Yeah.
that's what you do is you
Yeah.
eat a Bible,
yeah, I would rather
whether
believe
you
that.
love it or hate it, it's fantastic.
I would rather just like keep the fucking Santa Claus like fucking idea living. You know
I
what
mean, you could totally, dude. The Bible, the pages of the Bible are so thin.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
like, dude, you could easily consume that.
Oh, for sure. It would probably like melt in your mouth, kind of.
Yeah,
like, the
it'd be
papers are
nice.
so
It
thin.
really
yeah.
is. Now, my question is this:
What?
so if you get like a last meal, like how long can your last meal last?
I
Like,
mean,
are there like,
like-
rules, or is it just like they're like, okay, enough, get in the fucking chamber, you know? like, or are you like, hey, I still have fucking several books of this Bible left, you know?
see, that's actually a good question because like what my initial thought goes to is that they probably do the meal well before they actually get executed because if they do it like right before, they're gonna like fucking shit their pants, you know?
Yeah, they probably do want like a
They
full
probably
empty.
clear 'em out, yeah.
yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
Something like a day before, and then they just don't get to eat.
yeah. That sounds pretty fucking
But these
cruel.
guys,
too, though.
I would just
don't know.
intentionally not shit. I would just hold it all in.
Yeah, right.
Like, how are they? Are they gonna know?
Yeah, exactly. Just shit everywhere. Just be like, this is your problem now.
They have an injection scheduled, you know.
That's true. But I don't know. That's super interesting. What would your last meal be if you had to do one?
I used to have a joke about this.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to know what the joke was?
I mean, yeah.
It's not a good joke. I don't
No.
tell anyone.
I'll listen to it
I said I had a buddy of mine ask me what my last meal would be, and I said it would be more human flesh.
though. I mean, that's pretty funny.
I was a cannibal.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's why you're on death row. I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people just didn't care.
More human flesh. That's fucking funny. I like that. Anyways, should probably take a break here. or
Is it
something,
break?
huh?
Is it break o'clock?
Oh wait.
I just
want to.
I just want to say
yeah.
Wanda Jean Allen in 2001. Her lethal injection last meal was a bag of chips.
Her name is Wanda.
Like, was it like a family size? I wonder.
Doesn't specify.
A
I
bag
assume
of
it's
chips.
I assume
Oh,
it's a
click-
shareable.
No, there's a source. There's a source
click
next
the
to it.
notation thing. 30.
Yeah.
Oh no, that doesn't give you anything else.
It might in here.
Death row meals are fascinating, huh?
They really are. Like it's like that's a real glimpse into like somebody's fucking.
So she
life,
wanted a
you
bag
know?
of chips. I mean, she probably hadn't eaten chips.
Yeah.
She was probably like in prison for like 10, 15 years before
She's
she got
like,
put
I
to
just want
death.
I just want like some fucking Fritos.
She's
man.
like, good God, some chips.
Yeah, like fucking ripples.
I could actually. I think I understand that.
I get it. If
If you haven't had
Well-
anything like a chip is a very satisfying
it's
snack.
It's just like people getting out of fucking jail for the first time after like 30 years or whatever, and like just going and buying a Coca-Cola or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
Oh.
that's like the first thing that they do.
I saw a great thing on Twitter where this dude had been in prison for like, I don't know, like 30 or 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
He got out and they took him to Walmart. He went to the cereal section. Do you know what cereal was like 40 years ago? There was like 6 options.
Oh, he has like Kicks and
Dude,
like
and
fucking,
now every brand has at least 6 options.
yeah.
Dude, he was just like
what?
he was like literally like that was the thing that like just blew him away.
dude, that's got to be so interesting. Like,
It's just like
because that's not something you're like looking into while you're in jail. You know what I mean? Like,
No.
there's certain things that like that just escape
you're not even
you
thinking
'cause-
about it.
Yeah, exactly.
The outside world is to you is what it was when you went in.
yeah. Yep.
You know.
obviously, like you hear about some shit changing, but you're not gonna fucking hear about cereal. You know?
No,
That's crazy.
And
That's a
he was
crazy
just, like,
thought.
well, and also just like seeing all colorful and like how interesting all the brands are. Like things were just like think about like the Kicks and like Cheerios,
Yeah.
and like all that like probably like Chex, right?
Yeah, it was like Cheerios, Chex,
Dude,
fucking
those
Kix,
boxes, like, if you-
Smackers.
If
maybe,
you remember
or
what those
Smuck-
boxes look
Smackers,
like,
yeah.
even now they're still like the most plain, but they were
Yeah.
even more so.
But that shit's fucking delicious, though. Like
What?
they really did get it right. A
With-
lot of
with-
those ones, like fucking like
Kicks
Chex.
sucks ass.
See, I have a soft spot for Kicks.
I'll eat
kinda.
some Chex though, like some rice
Chex?
Chex.
Yeah,
Oh
Chex
fuck
fucking
yeah, dude!
dank.
They fill up with milk and explodes in your mouth. That's some good shit.
Do you remember?
I like
I
when-
think Smackers were also one of those old school ones.
I don't
do you
know.
remember those?
I don't even know what Smackers are.
Pete, producer Pete, do you know what I'm talking about? Smackers.
I know, like Smacks.
Is it Smacks? Is that what it is?
Yeah, the frog, the disgusting frog.
yeah,
Bullshit.
That guy.
Wait, there's frogs.
it looks like a
Yeah.
piece of corn, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look it up in a second. I just want to say this one guy here, he requested requested a single olive with the pit in it.
What the fuck? With the actual like the pit? Like that's weird.
Yeah,
Just one?
I guess a single olive.
Very interesting. A single olive.
What the fuck?
These guys are crazy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose if you ask for a Bible, they're like, "Hey, but that's not food," and they're like, "Oh yeah."
It is to me.
Also, he could just have a Bible. He didn't have to request it. They let you have Bibles in prison.
That's true. There's a lot of holes in this. Oh yeah, here we go.
Honey Smacks.
No. Wait. The box looks so different from what it used to look
Well,
like.
of course, things have gotten much more colorful.
Oh yeah, wait. Hold on. What's that bear dude? I think maybe that's what I was thinking of.
Golden Crisp, huh?
That seems like it could be an old school one, eh?
But yeah, that's the right shape I was thinking of though. The fucking
Yeah, I think
the Honey
they're both
Smacks,
the
I think-
same. Yeah.
Yeah. So one of those I know I'm pretty sure is like an old school thing. I used to eat those a lot back in the day. That shit's fucking dank.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well,
Yeah, let's do the break.
let's go on break.
All right, we'll be back.
Peace.
This episode of the podcast is brought to you by Dino Nuggets. Did you have a shattered childhood that was completely out of your control and all you ever wanted was to control it? But you can't because you really can't take back the past, and your parents never really apologized to you in a way that you felt was sufficient, and therefore you've been deficient in many emotional areas in your life? Well, Dino Nuggets are still here, and you can recreate the childhood you always dreamed of if you just buy them and eat them every day. Dino Nuggets. Eat the pain away.
The second advertisement of the podcast is brought to you also by Dino Nuggets. They're
This is a first.
they come in a cool package, and not only that, but the shapes they come in are also exciting for yourself. What do you like? It's Stegosaurus. Do you like Tyrannosaurus Rex? How about a pterodactyl? All of these shapes are available for your own eating delight, and they're nutritious, and you can make sandwiches out of them using Eggos as buns if you want, or just eat them plain. You could just dip them in things, ketchup sometimes. My personal favorite, honey mustard, delicious. Dino Nuggies, they're where it's at.
And now time for the second half of the podcast. It's the Going Hard Podcast. Producer Pete,
Alan and John.
That's so fucking obnoxious. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you know what? We're gonna do a different thing today.
Yeah, what are we doing?
We're gonna ask the audience how their break was.
Okay, how was your break, audience?
And we'll do is they'll send in submissions, and then we'll
Edit it in.
yeah, we'll edit some.
All right. Well, let's give it another second or two then.
Yeah, well, hey, you know what? We're doing a little different here.
Yep.
We're gonna ask the audience how their break was.
Yeah. How was your break, audience?
Wow, that fucking sucks.
Let's give it a. Well, not everyone can have as good a breaks as we have. You
Yeah,
know?
that's true.
Everyone knows we have the best breaks.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, especially producer Pete. If anybody has a break, if anybody knows how to break, if anybody knows how to have a break, it's, it's pretty.
Yeah, I
simple.
mean, his whole life is basically one large break.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm busy. Hey, speaking of breaks, did you guys see that Alec Baldwin killed a person? in
Oh,
cold
how?
blood?
Oh, how have we not
That's a
fucking
good
touched on
question.
this
So
shit?
Alec Baldwin is a murderer.
I did see that.
He
Yeah,
murdered a man.
fucking he Bobby Lee'd somebody.
Wait, Bobby Lee? You mean Brandon Lee?
Brandon Lee, is that what it was? Oh, but yeah. Who the fuck is
Bobby
Bobby
Lee's
Lee's
a dude
another
from Mad
yeah.
TV or whatever.
Yeah,
right?
Bobby Lee's
Yeah, okay.
he's a Korean comedian.
Yeah, Bobby Lee died from a fucking shotgun.
Yeah, Bobby. Oh, did you
Yeah.
guys hear that Mel Gibson killed Bobby Lee today on set? They were doing Passion of the Christ 2, where they reshot Christ as a Korean man
Yeah.
because
It's obvious.
yeah, today's Hollywood, you have to mix up the.
Well, exactly.
Yeah.
You want to be inclusive, not exclusive.
They were doing woke Passion of the Christ.
exactly.
All the Israelites were black.
Anybody can be Jesus.
Yeah, Pontius Pilate was trans.
I feel like this would be a really sweet thing to do. We should do it.
Yeah.
Woke Passion of the Christ.
Yeah. Well, it sucks that we're all white here. You know,
Why?
makes that whole side of things a little bit harder.
That's the first time
You'd have to
anyone's.
cast them.
That's the first time anyone's ever said it sucks that we're all white.
Well,
No one's ever said that before.
listen, this is Hollywood, baby. You got to be inclusive.
Oh,
you got to be
yes.
inclusive.
In the
all right?
context of Hollywood, it's not good to be white.
Yeah, exactly.
That's, of course. Hey, man, Hollywood is trans now. You just got to live with it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, that's how I was raised.
Yep. Good
Yeah. So
old
Mel
Hollywood.
Gibson killed someone today.
Yeah, so let's dabble in that a little bit.
Yeah. So Mel Gibson,
Yep.
he shot a man. Actually, he killed a woman.
So what was the actual thing with Alec Baldwin? So like
No one knows anything.
So because that just happened, right?
Yeah.
Well,
By the
I
time this comes out, all the details will be out,
I
and
heard
this
it
will
was,
this won't matter to
Yeah,
anyone.
very irrelevant.
But that's why I was
but,
saying we need to make up a story.
well, let's release this tomorrow. All right,
Let's
we
release it
gotta be
right
on
now.
top. of
Yeah.
this shit.
Let's actually hit the stream button. Let's get this streaming.
No, but like it was on some show called Rust. Have you guys heard anything?
I don't know
of
anything
that?
about it either.
I've never heard of it either. Maybe it's like something
That's
that
because
hasn't
the
came out
movie
yet.
is not out yet.
Oh, it's an actual movie. I thought it was. I just assumed that people don't do movies anymore. Like
What
if
do
you're
you mean?
if you're a big actor, you just don't do movies anymore. You just do like series, like straight to Netflix series.
Well, yeah, some of them do.
That's what I mean. Like no big actors like, oh, I want to do a fucking feature
I guess that's a good
film.
point with Baldwin too, because I guess what's the last movie?
Exactly.
Big movie
I
he was
wouldn't
in?
have. I wouldn't have expected him to be in a fucking feature
What
film.
was the last big movie Baldwin was in?
I don't even know. To be honest, the only thing I really know Alec Baldwin from is fucking TV shows.
A year from now, someone will ask that question and be like, fucking Rust.
Yeah, exactly.
Because he's in prison.
Dude, they'll just be like, that was the most raw fucking footage I've ever seen in my entire life.
Dude, they probably, I mean, they had to have had it
Like,
on film, right?
No, you know what's lucky about this scenario though? Like,
What?
No, like just think about it this way, all right?
You're really excited.
Yeah. So like they were filming a scene obviously where Alec Baldwin shoots somebody, right?
Of course.
Now I could be wrong in this assumption, but I'm assuming that the shot was meant to kill that person, right?
Yeah, probably.
I'm
The
assuming
the person who died was a
grip.
off
A
stage.
grip or something.
Oh, so it wasn't somebody on
Because
on
the
set.
director,
It wasn't an actress.
Dude,
It
the
wasn't an
director also
Oh
got
yeah,
shot.
he also got hurt.
Yeah.
Dude, how did he do this?
Well,
Was it like fucking like he's like lined up with like a fucking offstage person and the director? It was just like a direct
well,
shot.
if you think about this, the director was probably behind camera, so maybe it was like literally him with a gun looking into, you know what I mean, like one of those shots.
yeah. Okay.
Probably is what it was.
That's
right?
probably what happened. Yeah, it was probably somebody running the camera and the director right behind him
Yeah.
watching the footage or some
Right.
shit. Yeah. Okay.
I might be able to
What-
shed some light on it.
Please do.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, I guess like the day before this, a lot of the union, like people who work on movies, have left due to not getting paid and safety concerns. And so then they hired like all these other people.
That's real?
Yeah.
Some
Oh.
crazy shit, dude.
So this is like some negligence. So it's probably not really Baldwin's fault. If we're gonna follow that logic, right?
It could be a conspiracy that it was one of the former union people who worked there who staged the whole thing to get someone killed.
Holy fucking shit!
Yeah, it's also funny because he put out a tweet 4 years ago when an officer killed someone, and he was like, "Oh, what is it like to intentionally kill someone or something?" And now it's just kind of funny.
Wait, so people are like, now how does it feel for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, well, why? That seems a little odd. That seems a weird thing to attack him for.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Well, Look, man, this is more woke Hollywood, you know.
Yeah, you can also buy a city in Tennessee. So
Wait, what?
yeah, that's a thing.
Wait, so is this somehow related to Alec Baldwin, or this is just some other news?
No, that's me transitioning.
Okay, so you can buy a city in Tennessee. Can you buy?
Hello?
But can't you buy cities anywhere?
I don't know, but the city's literally for sale for like $250,000 or $750,000.
I think I'm
What?
on mute.
You just own a city?
Yeah. Let me look it up.
Am I muted?
No.
Hey.
What's wrong with you?
Got a little jiggly cord there. Sometimes you get a little jiggly cord and things start. There we go.
I assure you that you sound great.
Okay, thank you. I try a lot, but what I was saying though initially is that like if it was another actress and then he fucking like shot her and killed her in that scene, it would have been fucking perfect.
Oh my god.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well, yes.
first off, how
I know
fucking
what you
raw
mean.
of that.
I know what you mean.
You know what I mean? That footage would be fucking raw, but also they wouldn't have to shoot any more scenes with her, so it would have been a perfect scenario.
Not only would they not have to, they actually wouldn't be able to.
So did they release that fucking Brandon Lee fucking shit? Was that like part of the movie? It's like, well, I mean, we might as well use it. You know?
What do you mean Brandon Lee?
Oh,
in whatever movie that
it
happened.
was The Crow.
The
yeah.
Crow.
The Crow. Yep.
See, I don't know much about this. I just read a little bit about it today.
Yeah. No. Like. So yeah, Brandon Lee. Like. It was during The Crow. There was some dude shooting a shotgun and fucking like shot fucking Brandon Lee.
Uh-huh.
And like fucking like it was a real bullet and fucking just died or something.
Jesus.
Yeah, it's some crazy fucking shit.
Does that seem like that's like someone has to be like sabotaging it, right?
Yeah, well, I guess what can happen, because I was reading up on this a little bit today. Like,
that's good. I'm glad you're doing a little fucking research.
Yeah. Well, this is actually something that has a little bit of consequences. The whole $5 bill pancake thing doesn't have consequences.
It's without consequence.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but apparently, like things like they usually use blanks, obviously. But
Yeah, I
what
would think.
what can end up happening though is if any remnants get stuck inside of the barrel, when those blanks go off, they effectively become like projectiles.
Sure.
Because you're still using real.
So you're not
gunpowder
shooting a
and shit.
bullet.
There's no bullets,
but
but
there
if-
could be some calcification or something.
If there's something lodged above where that blank is, the amount of force coming off of the blank can propel whatever that is at forces enough
Sure.
to make it effectively a bullet. You know, so
Yeah.
So like I don't know if that necessarily was the case or if that was the case for this or not, but like that's something that can happen, I guess. But so I don't know. That's shed a little light.
I mean,
for
it's
ya.
crazy that Alec Baldwin kills someone. Let's just say that, huh?
I mean, yeah. I mean, last I was hearing about him, he was on an airplane, fucking like harassing the fucking people and shit.
Oh,
over,
really?
Because he wanted to play his video game while on the plane, but there's like you gotta shut your phone off.
Are you serious?
Yeah. That was a huge thing.
See, I am so fucking ignorant of everything.
I don't know how I know so much about fucking Alec Baldwin.
You are the big Alec Baldwin guy.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Fun stuff though, you know.
I mean, the important thing is that Alec Baldwin's still alive, so he can do the Trump impression. That's we should all.
Dude, he does a great fucking.
He certainly does not. It's
He
the
does.
worst.
It's pretty okay. Did I ever tell you my favorite actor is Alec Baldwin?
You didn't tell me, but I kind of
Okay.
surmised it.
All right. Wouldn't that be funny though?
Yes, I was going to say demised it, which would have been somehow appropriate as well in this
Yeah, right.
conversation.
Good God.
Tell you what, you see fucking Alec Baldwin on a movie set, you
Yeah.
fucking run the other way.
Yeah, free Alec Baldwin. That's what I always say.
Oh, okay, so we're already jumping to the next thing where he's going to be
Yeah. He's yeah.
uncancel Alec.
Exactly. He didn't kill that man or that other person. It was a lady.
It was a lady.
He didn't kill. Well, I mean, a man metaphorically, like a mankind kind of a scenario.
Everyone's
You
a
know?
man because we're all part of mankind.
Exactly.
It's actually womankind now.
Oh yeah, that's
You
right.
fucking sexist pig.
Shit.
You fucking hog.
Free Alan.
You patriarchal fucking pig.
Uncancel Al.
Yeah, free Alan. If we ever get more than 100 viewers, we're gonna have to start hashtagging.
Yeah, I was gonna say once we get to that 300 mark, we're in the danger territory.
We're in the danger zone.
One of the odds are one of those 300 people are going to cancel us.
yeah.
I mean, statistically speaking.
Honestly, we'll be in more danger than the crew on an Alec Baldwin movie.
Yeah, exactly. We'll be more danger than Bobby Lee
Rest
on
in
the
peace.
set on the set of fucking Mel Gibson's Passion.
Yeah, Passion of the Christ too.
Yeah, exactly. What do we? There we
we
go.
go,
Nice.
yep.
All right. Hey, let's get this
Let's
hashtag
get this trending. Let's get this trending.
Let's get this hashtag.
Do hashtags even like? Is that even a thing anymore? I think it's like from 2011.
I don't know. What the fuck is it like? Twitter's fucking hashtag. That's all that hashtags are good for is Twitter. Is that what it is?
No, Instagram and
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know what TikTok does. Really.
I suppose I should do something like this. Hey, for audio listeners, there was a hashtag free Allen on the screen.
Yeah, you guys all heard it. You can just go to Twitter and just make any tweet, really.
Yeah, I'm just dotting my T's and crossing my I's. Or
Actually,
whatever.
everyone who's listening to this podcast should go to Twitter and type in Alec Baldwin is innocent. Hashtag free Allen.
Yeah.
They're like, who's Allen? You mean Alec?
No.
It's like, no.
The ramifications of Alec Baldwin's actions
It's like, hey.
are much further than a lady dying. All right.
Yes. If anyone asks you any snide questions like that, be like, hey, don't be a smart Allen.
Fucking idiot. God damn it. All right.
We should change that.
Yeah.
Because honestly, my least favorite iteration of Allen is Smart Allen. You know what I mean? I like when Allen's having a few beers. He's just speaking flippantly about
yeah.
Bobby Lee being crucified on a set.
Well, yeah, that's the whole thing, though. You put this microphone in my hand, and I really go for it.
Yeah, I like how reckless you get behind the mic.
Yeah, it's not good.
It's really a good time.
Don't drink and mic, everybody. You know?
Yeah, or do every week.
Yeah.
Just see what happens.
At Friday, sometimes.
That's how you build a brand, man.
Depending on what's going on.
That's
that
how you
week.
build a brand.
Sometimes take a week off, though, to go to fucking your grandma's 70th birthday party.
Not your grandma's and 71st.
She's my grandma now. Grandma-in-law.
There's no she's a grandma.
Why not?
No.
Okay. It's my granny.
You don't want to bring this up again.
It's my.
You don't
hey,
want to look.
Hey, it's mi abuela. All right.
This guy's out of his mind. He's trying to bring up the whole him not being at the
it's
podcast.
mi abuela.
This is a road you don't want to go down, buddy.
Listen, what am I on?
Mi
Like,
abuela. It's fucking dumb.
it's
Here's what I mean. I like the anti-smart.
Sure,
Allen.
it's like
this is the best one.
well, yeah, I'm on like strike 5, but you know, if you think about it, there's like 12 strikes and for a perfect game in bowling, so
This wasn't a bowling metaphor.
it could be. That's the way I think.
No,
about
it can't be because that's not. Those aren't the
I'm
parameters
I'm
we
redefining them
established.
now. All right.
Yeah, look, man. We all agreed to the 3-strike system. You owe us at least 2
I mean,
kegs.
I didn't agree to this.
Yeah,
I brought a keg out of good faith. All right, I didn't agree to shit.
good faith.
Yeah.
This is a good faith keg.
Yeah, exactly.
Just in case, just to cover up for any of the transgressions I certainly committed.
Do we got any fucking mail or something? Or PD, did you draw a fucking picture for us? What's going on today?
Nope.
We've been
fuck.
like skipping.
Hey,
these
what
kinds of things.
about fucking Weather and City podcast? What's going on with that?
I don't think we should do weather in cities. I think this last 10 minutes has been enough of a dud without us doing that. Hey,
Oh, did somebody write a letter?
oh, it's mail time.
Correspondence. I like that.
Oh, this is from Steve from Blue's Clues. That's fascinating. All right, so Steve from Blue's Clues says for me to get in front of the camera. Is this a good?
That's a good angle.
Okay. All right. Hey. Remember me? Remember you were a kid? And I was on the TV with you. Gosh, that was a long time ago. Then I had to beat a charge, so I had to go home for a little bit. And I never came back. And that wasn't fair to you or that lady at the bar. But gosh, look at us now, huh? Doing a podcast. Look at you. You know, everyone has a podcast now. Isn't it crazy how many podcasts there are? Remember when it used to be just TV? Now it's just podcast. Everyone has a podcast. Gosh, look at us. We're all adults now, and we all have our own things going on. Gosh, it's just so crazy the way life is, and I'm sorry for leaving you guys and not being there for you. Gosh, we had a lot of fun looking for clues. Gosh, I missed all you guys so much, and it was unfair for me to leave you guys. Gosh. Well, look at us now, huh? Look where we all ended up. Anyways, see you later, guys, and I hope you're still watching children's television. Because it really is the greatest industry in all of Hollywood. And it really helped me pay for an attorney. Gosh. You kids are great. All right. I'm Steve. All right. So that was that. That was an interesting mail. That was an interesting piece of mail.
Gosh.
God.
Gosh.
Why are you so good at that?
You know, when I watched that, I actually had a little tear in my eye.
I did too, actually. I started
You
tearing
guys
up a
are
little bit.
fucking idiots.
That was my favorite show.
Oh, no, I was talking about Josh's rendition.
Yeah, no, me too.
Yeah.
Fuck the Blues Clues guy. That was my least favorite thing I've ever seen.
I didn't even watch it, to be honest with you.
How could you miss it?
Well, it's too busy looking up Alec Baldwin jacking off on a plane, you know?
He was.
Yeah, sometimes you get sidelined by different things, you know.
Yeah, those two videos they're on a playlist together, so they go. Right
That's what I mean.
next to each
I did a quick Google search on Steve. You know, I wanted to see Steve's video, and lo and behold, next video down.
Fucking Steve Baldwin jacking off on an airplane.
Exactly. Yep.
Yeah, do you know that
The
he's
lesser known Baldwin.
Yeah, he's the lesser known Baldwin brother. Yeah, Steve from Blues Clues was a Baldwin brother.
Yeah, nobody knows that. I know that. Only I know these things. All right. Well, that was fun.
Yeah, that was good mail.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, where would you place that? From 1 to 42
For the mail
mail
segment.
scenario. Yeah, 1 and 42.
For me,
yeah.
it's getting pretty low because I had to stare into that ring light and it kind of hurt my fucking eyes.
Yeah, can you even see right now?
It's
Are you seeing a yellow circle
There's
everywhere you
there's
look?
a ring everywhere.
Yeah.
It's like there's a ring light. There's always a ring light now.
Yeah, well, what you're seeing above me is a halo. Sorry, that was really fucking dumb. There it
that
is.
saved
All
it. That
right.
saved
Hell
it.
yeah.
What you're seeing above me is a halo.
Yeah, because I'm an angel.
Yeah, I know. I get it. God, you're fucking retarded.
we like to have fun.
Yeah, you know it's just a good time.
Just good fun.
It's just good, clean fun. All right, do you have a fucking song?
I do actually.
Let's do
yeah.
that.
All right, let's do this.
Let's stop this madness. All right, hey, thank you all so much for listening. Have another great song for you as usual.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
Bye from me.
Bye. From
Hey,
me as well.
Who's you?
Pete, the producer.
All right.
Oh, that's who it is.
Bye.
Goodbye, everybody.
Enjoy the song. Don't meet your idols. 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 Gosh. Steve from Blues Clues. The ShamWow guy. Billy Mays. OxyClean. Papa John. These guys are not your friends. These guys are all about business. Don't meet your idols, kids. Don't meet them. Gosh. Burn down your idols. Burn down your idols. Don't stand there idle. Burn down your idols. They're not your friends. They're not your friends. Gosh. Steve from Blue's Clues. Dora the Explorer. SpongeBob SquarePants. Ren and Stimpy and Beavis and Butthead. Don't trust them. They're not your friends. Ed, and Eddie. They want you dead. Gosh.